Hello everyone, I'm Lana from South Florida. Welcome to my channel and let's check out what is blooming. It's beginning of April. Few things are in bloom here. And we have a little thing over here. This is cattleya or guarante skinneri. I hope I said it right. This one has just one flower spike, and the one on the top has 3 flower spikes with like 7-8 flowers on each. Beautiful. This is a species that blooms just once a year in the springtime. It's a gorgeous purple or maybe dark lavender colors. It's I cannot take a picture with a true color or a video. It just gets more purplish than it is in real life. Like they look more pink on the video. The beautiful white in the throat and the shapes of the flowers, and it just looks gorgeous. The two that I have are potted, and the usual media I have for cattleyas and dendrobiums, my potted ones, is expanded clay pebbles mixed with charcoal and coconut husk, and they seem pretty happy. This type of cattleyas also like to be mounted on the trees. They're doing so well. Alright, see, very forgiving and easy to grow actually here in Florida. Goodness, look at these flower spikes. This is the encyclia. This is I do have a name for this, but she has what, 1 2 3 4 7 flower spikes, and they're about to start opening up. It takes forever for the spikes to bloom, but it's about a time. I have few cattleyas here that are in similar stage of the budding. Oh, look at this. We have this little Dendrobium here. This is a present from my co-workers. Such a pretty nobili. It's very confusing, everybody pronouncing it different way. I do have one like that in the bag, and very nice fragrance, kind of refreshing, citrusy, so pretty. I love it, I love it. I was planning to put mine on the tree when it's done blooming. So pretty. What else is blooming here? Oh, don't forget this beauty. My white cattleya is blooming. I think she has another bud in the back, but yes, another one right there. The size of this baby is crazy. Ooh. Nice white color with that yellow in the throat, so beautiful. Kind of funky shape this time, like she would, like a dove want to fly, like a dove wings. Usually she's more straight. I don't know, it's the way the sun is positioning. It's kind of her petals and sepals all over the place, like she wants to fly. What a beautiful leaf, all the like fringy, like so pretty. And that's her tag. Oops, it's upside down actually. And I haven't seen the same cattleyas around. It was the one that rescued from estate sale a few years ago, but I do see similar. I mean, they look similar, big flowers and white with the yellow in the throat, so I'm sure we can find something look like it. All right, nothing else here. Let's check out the grammatophyllum, all the spikes. Actually, it used to have more spikes. This time 7 spikes I counted. It will take a little bit longer for them to open up because they're gonna grow more. Well, they're about 2 feet long right now. They go to 4 or 5 feet before they start opening up. And I just cleaned this one. It gets so much sap under the leaves, and it's get the, what you call it, not mold, like a mildew or something growing. So I just clean it with water. In the past I used to use just alcohol spray and dust board, but it takes forever now since the plant is so big. But just a piece of cloth and water. Of course I had to wash each and every leaf, but it was looking bad with all the mildew, black spots on all over the bottom of the leaves. Now it's nice and clean and ready to bloom soon, hopefully. All right, so a dendrobiums couple, but lots of spiking. Lots of dendrobiums are spiking. The teeny tiny flowers on this one. Oh, recently I did put the cages in, and what I used, because these dendrobiums grow really big, what I use is a tomato cage. It's a 33-inch, so it gives more support because I had few stakes and it's growing pretty fast. Have lots new growth since I got it a year ago maybe. So it's really growing. It needs some support. Yes, this one is white with a purple lip. I cannot wait to see this. So we'll get back to it when it blooms. A little yellow. This was chewed up by thrips, so I just got only 3 flowers from the whole. All right, so a couple of things here. Another dendrobium. Also put the cage, tomato cage there. So this one actually I repotted. So grew tall. They used to be in my Vanda bed. I moved them here because I wanted to repot them and use this kind of support because they do grow tall. Right, what is this? This is such a pretty color. Long flower spikes. Let's see, what was that? I love dendrobiums. Always was into them, and they never disappoint how long they bloom. Like for example, these guys, it's been forever. I think this is the last flower spikes on this one. And this guy blooming forever. Pretty much lost all the leaves, as only one cane has a few leaves left, but that happened after the cold spell. So this one, lots of bold canes, and they start losing their leaves when in the winter time, when we had that long cold spell. Here we have 3 flower spikes that are opening up. This is my Vandas that attached to the clay pot, but we'll get back to them when they're fully open. There are little different type of the blue Vandas. Look the same, but a little different in color and pattern. So I have 5 of them, and 3 out of 5 are going to bloom. All right, I'm gonna pause for a second and let's check out what's blooming here. I have few plants on this palm tree, just random. Wherever I felt the need to be attached, I couldn't pat them or um, save them, but they're doing so well here on the palm tree. This Dendrobium grew so much. And let's check out what's blooming here in Vanda's. Couple of spiking, this beautiful orange little. Maybe I'll get better picture from the other side, better view I mean. Teeny tiny flowers, but this one blooms all the time. It has another spike in the back. It's actually double trouble. This one's still blooming and smell so good. Smell rosy actually. Is a hybrid with Giganta, but the smell so rosy, not like Giganta. I meant Rinka stylish Giganta. I believe this part of the hybrid. That's the bagged baby from Home Depot that blooms for first time, and she's been in bloom for a long time. I don't know, it said pink on the tag, but a little bit pink on the lip. Otherwise it's like bright fiery orange. What did I forget here? Oh, I don't know, but it comes to why not. She gets so blurry immediately, instantly. All right, 2 flower spike on this baby, and she's growing just on a wooden slatted, not a basket, the mount. And I believe there was little bit of fiber, the coconut fiber, when I attached her, but she used to be potted, and it's been a while since she's been on this mount, and it seems like she's pretty happy, much happier than she was in the pot. So pretty. Ooh, my Violetta that I divided, doing so well. She's starting to grow new root here, and her old roots all have nice green tips, so she bounced back right away. And the original plant, she's growing a new kiki there, new baby. So that one has 4 already. That was 4 babies of this mama. Now is a 5th is on the way. Oh, this one is gorgeous. It's been blooming for a long time. Huge flowers. Absolutely beautiful. This is one of my oldest Vandas that is left. I lost one, and it just happens. But this one, I mean, the more mature they get, the bigger flowers it grows. So it's so beautiful. Just cannot stop admiring it. And here are smaller flowers, but super fragrant. This one. So this is double plant. I guess they're siblings, but a little different in the pattern on of the flowers. This one has more kind of pattern, the veins, and this more bold. 2 flower spikes. Each of the sisters have their own flower spikes. So absolutely gorgeous, if I can say. The fragrance, let's see, is a hybrid Denisoniana, Vanda Denisoniana, and Mimi Palmer hybrid. Yes, and it's both of the parents are so fragrant, so I'm not surprised it's smells so good. All right, now this one is in full bloom, and is a miniature Vanda from Mott's. and it's blooming all the time. The color of the petals is creamy, greenish, kind of, but that purple lip gives it character. It makes it all. It's pretty long spike for this little Vanda. Look at the size of the Vanda. And the spike. So she just blooms all the time. When this pans next is coming, like each and every leaf had a flower spike there. Such a gorgeous little plant. So that's a quadrum. I think in every video I mention her because she's pretty much blooming in every video, or she is about to bloom. Or she's about to bloom, but that's something fun to have because of her blooming pattern. Ooh, this is my coconut orchid that is starting to bloom, and it smells so good. This was just broken off of the mama plant, couple of pieces, and I attach it to the coconut husk, and it's doing fine. Look at the plump bulbs, and all these are the flower spikes. One is starting to open up. The smell, just that one flower give it so much fragrance here. Love it, love it, love it. There is another fragrant, little different pattern. This one I believe is Batrom, Vanda Batrom. Oh, so super fragrant. Little different pattern, darker coloring, very pale lavender lip. But I always amazed by the lip, and that stem looks like an angel. It just looks like an angel. Oh, and look at the Kiki. There is a baby Kiki that has a flower spike too. I should have it tagged, but I'm pretty sure it's a Vanda Batrom, yes. Alright, can you hear? Yes, it is, but it's pencil, pencil, pencil. There we go. That's the tag. That's the tag. Who did I miss? Another purple. Okay, this one is it is from Home Depot. This has a name. So it was a bagged baby, one of my first bagged babies, Vandas. And it's very similar to big one. Colored about the same, maybe a little bit pattern different, but my oldest one I just showed, very similar, and but I don't have a tag for my old one. It was a present, so no tag. Oh, look at the one in the background, very fragrant. This is from the moths. It was actually my also rescue orchid from the one of the estate sales. Beautiful coloring. Oh, come on, but I need to find an angle that I can catch the color. Come on, get that thing right. Oh my god, it just doesn't want to focus, huh? Okay, let's check out the name. Maybe I will readjust the focus. What is it? Just look, seeing a fence in the background. That's what I try to focus on. Okay, this Vanda tricolor with insignes. I do have few insignes hybrids from the moths, from moths orchids. I have this trouble. Come on, stop it. Look at this. I want to show this beautiful color with all the patterns. It just doesn't want to focus on it. Just the 3 flowers this time. And look at this. This is the also kind of, I don't know, I think it's also the compact, smaller Vanda. I mean, it is now, but I got her as a baby from moths, and has a 2 flower spikes. It bloomed before a couple times, not as often as the other. Oh my god, something smells so good here, I'm dying. Not as often as the other one, the Quantum, but it's so cute. Those are the space-saving, cute little Vandas. Absolutely love them. Alright, maybe we can get a little better picture on the flower. That red lip. Yeah, the camera doesn't catch the cuteness of these flowers. Come on. Sorry, it's giving me a hard time. I think that's the best I can do for this one. And we have a tag here. That's the hybrid. Look what is blooming here still. It's a black orchid. Okay, that's the Vanda Calmari. I always thought it was Calmari. Calmari. Okay, this is best I can do. But has a 2 flower spikes, and she's blooming for a while. By the way, it attracts thrips so much, so every time I see it starting giving teeny tiny flower spikes, the buds, I spray it several times with the Sevin, the red bottle spray for the insects. So, and look at that, no thrips damage on the flowers at all. So I don't know why some Vandas do attract, I mean some plants attract thrips more than others. So this one is one of them. And Manunia, she's not blooming now, but she's also attracts thrips from all neighborhoods. So I spray her with Sevin as soon as I see little flower buds, the spikes starting budding. So cute, so cute. All right, and you guys, yes, my okay, I'm trying to talk about one thing and see the other thing already. So my look at that. I'll get there where I was gonna go. Those are Hoyas here. This one is just budding. It's not, this is open flowers, that's it. Oh, do I see it? Do we see it? It's so sunny here. That's it, that's just open flowers. But it's so pretty. The foliage is beautiful. Kind of look like a watermelon, isn't it? This is Hoya family, I think. Anyway, I was talking about this guy. What is it? Vanilla orchid. Ooh. So this is for sure a flower buds. See, I was not sure in the beginning, but they're really forming the buds now. You can see. You can see now sun is glaring in the camera. Okay, those are flower buds. I just have 2 of those. As the first time she's giving me this, so I have no idea what to expect, but there are, looks like maybe 2 flower buds too, just 2 places. Cannot wait to see them. And this baby, see, this is Arida odorata, my giant plant that didn't bloom for a long time, and I mentioned it in my video that I think it's getting buds. It's getting buds everywhere. I see it now. It was 2, 3, now it's 3 to 4 pretty much everywhere, like 4 flower spikes. Not they're buds yet, not spikes. Okay, I don't see thing because the sun really in my camera. So anyway, I'm not gonna spend much time here because I don't see anything in the screen, but I cannot wait when she blooms so we can see all these flowers, spikes on this baby. All right, so we're gonna go check out. Ooh, over here I saw something blooming. That's the mama plant. she was in the shade, so she doesn't have any buds yet, and this got broken. Probably birdie or squirrel was sitting on that. I'm just gonna take it off and attach to the tree, but she has no buds. Ooh, look what is opening up here. That's the encyclia. She only has a smaller spike. What's happening? Somebody ate it. That's what's happening here. But no, that's not her, because that's encyclia, I thought. Prior clearance. I guess it's whatever, hybrid. And beautiful brown, dark brown petals with this bright purple lip. And Nodosa is blooming. It's not a season, so she gets 1-2 spikes all the time. But this beauty is still blooming. This is kind of Shamburgia type or Lyalea that I have 3 flower spikes, full head. And it's first time blooming for me. Actually, I bought her at the end of her bloom last year, and she's reblooming with 3 spikes. So how do I get a nice color of you? It's so hard to get this color on the video or on the picture. It's from Fragrant orchids, and that's the name. And she, when I got her, she was in a plastic pot, and right away I placed her right away because she had a little new growth. So that's why I thought it would be a good time to pot her. So the only thing is there is a coconut husk. I believe I just attached her. Yes. With this curve, so she's not moving around. And look at this giant clump. She has such a big fat plumpy canes that are, maybe she gets too much water, that's why she's cracking. But 3 flower spikes. It's hard to get them all. All right, this one out of her place because she fell off last night, not this past night. It was windy, so I found her laying on the ground. I need to put her in her place. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna go check out the cattleyas and Vandas over there. I'm sorry, it might be a little bit longer. Oh, look at this video. Those are orange wreath orchids, and my what's your name, Miss Joaquim here, recovering from repotting. Oh my god, this was a rescue. It was one big orchid, Vanda, also was from estate sale a few years ago, and I divided her. She had all these kikis, so I put her apart because the basket she was in was falling apart, but she never bloomed, and I couldn't figure out. She didn't have a tag, but now looking at the shape of the leaves, I think it's like a Mucara or a Randa type sun-loving orchid. And yesterday I found a spike. I am keeping a close eye on it, make sure no trip gets to it. So I cannot wait to see what it is because I've been babying it for at least 3 years and have no idea what it is. Super excited. Alright, I know I had a couple of Phalaenopsis blooming here, including Pest, because it's not in the best shape, the mama plant, but it started getting two babies, kikis, down there. So hopefully recover. I did trim couple of flower spikes just to give it more energy because she had like 6 flower spikes. And then she's blooming. Such a pretty little flowers. They're more on the red side, but sometimes they have white petals or sepals, so she has few flowers opened. Very fragrant. Love her, love her. This baby's still blooming. Got little spots on them, probably from water. But this one is the best looking plant. I mean, of the my Phalaenopsis here. And it's, I think, the most fragrance of all of them too. This one is very fragrant. She's still in original plastic pot, but I did cut off the bottom of it. So when she's done blooming, I'm probably gonna repot her. I'm just not so good with the Phalaenopsis. They get so finicky with me. When I repot them, they just take back forever. Like this Bellina. I don't know if she's gonna make it. She just keeps struggling. Now this finally Violacia, I think it's Violacia, finally bouncing back, but it took her forever. I think she's getting kiki and a flower spike over there. So, but it took her forever. Oh, my Lenopsis. My little Lenopsis orchid, she gave me this huge spike when last winter, and she kept getting eaten by something, but then she gets like a side spikes like 3 times in a row. Was one here, one there, and this is a short side spike, and I would spray it, but it's teeny tiny that something eats it all the time. And finally I got 3 little flowers from her. Oh my god, finally. I'm so happy to see these 3 flowers, although you know she can bloom like huge spike with the lots and lots of little flowers, but that's all I got, and I'm super happy. Alright, so what else is here? A couple things were blooming here. Let's check out. Ooh. The yellow still blooming, super fragrant. Love this fragrance. Although this one, when it's mature, it has bigger flower heads. I mean, not flowers, just more of the flowers, like a cluster of them. But that fragrance is worth to have it. That's the name. That was a bagged baby. And the purple in the background, look at this. How many videos I already posted it was in it. Maybe it lost one flower, but she's still all pretty. I love her. It's also a Home Depot bagged baby. You know, Lowe's have them too, but I always mention Home Depot because that's where I shop. and I've seen them actually not long ago. Same orchids in there. Goodness, this baby is super fragrant. Also Home Depot baby, bagged baby. And the flowers, believe it or not, pretty big in size. Look at the spots, so pretty. She gave me 2 flowers. Super fragrant. That's first I smelled when I walked this area. Has 2 more flower buds here, and I think maybe something over here. And yes, she has a pot in the basket, and I tried to get everything I could out of that pot, all the media, but it just was too many roots there to mess with her by the time I got to her. So that's how she is. That's her name, Glorious May, and she is totally glorious in a look and in a smell. And this one is still blooming, nice and fresh, yellow with red. The color she takes from one of her parents, that red on yellow. Okay, from Gold Digger. I don't know if we can see you. Alright, heart. And that's the name. Also, I still see them in Home Depot. Same plants. Although mine is probably like 3-4 years old. Oh, it was potted in a pot, so it's been mounted last year. So that's why they're a little bit slower on the growth. Ooh, this one absolutely wanna share with you guys. It's so pretty. It is so fragrant. And this is first time blooming, so I don't know much about her blooming habits yet. But I love her, the shape of the flowers, the look, the smell. Oh, yummy. Also Home Depot baby, the bagged baby, that's the name. Also I've seen them in the store lately, recently. So also was potted in a plastic pot, of course, and I mounted her in this basket, wooden basket, without anything but a little bit of coconut husk. I think that's it here. Ooh, Cardigera in Cyclia. Okay, now sun is in my eyes and I don't think I can see anything. If I can take her off and see that right here. Okay, that's the Encyclia Cordigera or Cordigera with sibling dark chocolate. Very dark chocolate colored petals with white leaf and this beautiful burgundy or fuchsia color on the lip. How cute, but just 2. She's on the smaller side, but again, she's mounted on the wooden basket. It's just a Spanish moss protecting the roots, but nothing else under there. And by the way, that was Savine I was talking about, that my lifesaver, my orchid flower saver. That's what I use when it's even like on the open flowers for the thrips. Kill it on the spot. It's topical, not systemic, not as bad as the other stuff I use, but it does a good job and doesn't affect the flowers. It doesn't damage the flowers. This orange plant don't have a name for it, but it's in bloom. It's a very pretty orange bright flowers with this dark green foliage. And nothing new is blooming here. Still yellow, and the red rhinanceras fully open now. And I have a more smaller flowers up on the top. This is my compote post with all the different Vandas on them. Alright, this beautiful yellow, that's the Vanda or Mocara type kind of. This is freshly open, smells super good. That's from the moth orchids, and I already attached one new here because this is the from my new bundle that I just got. Today I'm gonna work on them all day long, so I'm gonna plant them, attach them, put them together, my new bundle. This is the same kind of, so that's why she came here, and I already attached her, and hopefully she's gonna do well with her sisters. This been blooming for a long time. She is on the way out, but it was a huge flower spike. That's my older older bundle from moth orchids. I think this is it. Nothing else is here blooming, and we're gonna go on this side. My plants, I'm working on them. I just plant out few here. I'm trying to have here little butterfly plant corner. Oh, what is it? Plumeria, she is blooming and just started to grow new leaves, because whole winter she is bald like that, but she did have flowers on the naked branches. She's blooming. It's a white with a little bit of pink on them, but I have few plants that they're butterflies like. So, and look at this, somebody's chewing on this milkweed. Oh, there they are. I see you. Do we all see you? Right there. That's the monarch butterfly caterpillar. So I'm working on that bed. Oh, how it smells so good. I can smell you guys. I can smell you. Look at this area. Sorry, noisy gate. I have a bunch of blooms here. So the dendrobiums here, not all of them, but most of dendrobiums are blooming here. This baby smells so good. This is Anosmum in bloom. I had a couple already bloomed out, and one had a big surprise for me. Let's see this first. It's kind of lavender color with a this beautiful lip. Oh wow, and smells out of this world. I just can sit here all day and just be happy smelling them. And yeah, this one has a tag. It's a hybrid Anosmum something something, little sweet scent. And this one is just starting to open up. So I think it's a mix of Anosmum with what else? Parishai, I believe so. These guys, but somehow they crisscross Parishai, Anosmum or something. But look, it's nothing similar. This is Nestor. Little smaller flowers and definitely darker colors. Another Nestor here. I got all these babies when they were babies for like $10, and I put them all together, and voila, now I have all these plants here. Oh, it smells so good, smells so good. I cannot. Now the little surprise I had in the purple anosmums, I got one blooming this time with 2 white flowers, and they're huge, such a big size. So that came from the purple bundle over there. So, and then the whole plant is this is Anosmum. It's the same color as this one, and so it bloomed for a few times for me, but the first time the white one came out. Somehow it got lost in the purple plant. So I was so excited to see white, because I don't have white. That was the first thing. What else we see here? Now this is beautiful yellow Dendrobium. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is a newer plant, because I did have one. I still have it, but it was just struggling. And I think my plant was teeny tiny, but it bloomed like crazy with these yellow flowers all over it. And they last for so long. This plant blooms forever, and I think it just sucked all the energy from my mama plant, I mean from my little plant. See, this was such a plump and thick until the flowers opened, and now it's kind of shriveled. So I don't know how long I want to let it bloom, because it's a younger plant and it was repotted not long ago. So I'll enjoy it for a while, and probably gonna get rid of flowers. Hate to do it, but look at the green lantern. It's just giving and giving and giving. More and more flowers, and the old flowers are there forever. And then it gets more new flowers, and it's just giving me all this flower display. Flowers are very waxy, so they stay open forever. Months, I'll say months. And it was a big baby. I still see them in the store from Home Depot. Although this one is probably, I usually put date in the bag, but I will say probably 4 years old. And that's the that's my nobile that I had at the front in the beginning of the video. And see, mine is so big, also 3-4 years old, Home Depot bag baby, and the flowers are now much bigger in size, because the bigger plant, the bigger flowers are. Yeah, it's the same one, but bigger. Maybe a couple more things here. Little Kingianum still is blooming. Sorry, the wind charm. That's probably was painful right in the camera. Oh, something. I know what smells so good. The Anosmums. And this is the last spike on my Amethysa glossum Dendrobium. White flowers with this cute little purple lip. And the way it cascades makes it so pretty. So this plant was blooming first time for me. Most of the blooms were on the older little canes, and this is the first bloom on the new cane. See, it still have leaves and it's blooming. But the old ones were old canes, no leaves, and it was blooming all over the place. All right, I think, oh, look what is opening here. Just starting, but look how many buds. This is Dendrobium, I think it is, but I'll check the Look how many buds just opened up. It's more like lavender colors, pink lavender with the whiter in the lip. Okay. Oh, that's the name. I need to attach it before I lose it. White phalaenopsis, and this guy's here. Last one. Almost fully open. Still have some buds that are not open. Look at these beautiful yellow flowers. They're just like little soldiers, all looking at the sun. How pretty, how pretty. I should have it sacked. This was also Home Depot, I believe. No. Oh, that's the wrong tag. Yes, this one was a Home Depot baby, bag baby. And that's there we go. That's the name. And those are my babies. Few babies here that are mounted from the last time Yummy show. They're doing okay, doing good. Alright, this is it, you guys. Thank you for sticking with me, and have a great afternoon.